I trust myself. I can distinguish truth from falsehood because the spirit is the spirit is attached to it in the ether. When they speak it, I know if it's the holy breath or I know if it comes from the shaitan. I know it.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna feel it because I operate out the heart chakra. I don't operate in my mind. If I feel like your energy not right, I don't want you around me. That's cool. I'm not about to let you give you time to explain to trick my mind to stay in my life and drop and suck energy from me. I'm not gonna allow that.
That's why I love it. Like, see, that's why I know you be evolving even mentally, but that's why I love the fact that you played the streets, because can't nobody bullshit you before you. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
See that shit coming a mile away anyway. Now, when we get into the spiritual realm, it's like, damn, you definitely can. Your energy ain't right. It ain't shit you can tell me.
It ain't right. It ain't right. That's why it's a must. Like, beloved, I'm talking about I don't drink alcohol no more. I don't put nothing in my body that's going to have me off balance.
Yes, sir.
Because I want to feel it. I want to see it.
Yes, sir.
I was off balance. I admit that. And it was so beautiful. You know, they got individuals that come in the game and just was perfect the whole time. Just perfect. That's cool. But
what you mean by that? Wait, what you mean by that?
They got people that give you the perception that they just was perfect their whole life.
Oh, the perception.
The perception. But me, as far as an artist, you know, the world has watched me make mistakes. The world has watched me not apologize for nothing I have done. Because they forgive me because I'm not sorry. I ain't apologizing for nothing. I meant that. And the world got to see me stand on business. The world got to see me go to jail, not rat. You know, the world got to see me come back. And through the midst of all, man, people say what they want to about me, whatever. I continue to love. The world got to see that.
Can I say something, beloved?
Yes, sir. Demonstrate.
That's the part about you that irritate me. You human.
Yes, sir.
You honestly think about the people that, are you, bro?
Yes, sir.
Your radiation is so pure. But I understand you human, so yeah,
yes, sir.
It's gonna come across your
I
mind.
love. You know, I love. I can't help it. I love.
Hey, you feel me? But bro, as far as the people that draw with you or see or are enlightened or walk through the wilderness without a blindfold, son, it don't get no realer than you.
Yes, sir.
You call it dick riding, I don't care what you call it. The same way you read a Bible, I read Kevin Gates.
They say that, hey, they said that about me and my big brother. They say, man, you always riding dude dick. I say, I must be riding the right dick because I'm winning.
Or how about this is just a king, a God, showing love to another one.
Hey.
Appreciating the light of another God.
A God. I'm talking about we, like when I used to tell people we control the weather.
Yes, sir.
The lady say, what you mean? I told her stop watching the news.
Yeah. Hey, and how you feel?
We control the weather based off our emotions. We are connected to the universe.
Man,
we go in the sun. We go in the sun. We take in our sunlight, and we discharge radiation.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And not only that, once you elevate self, the energy that you give out does create an atmosphere.
Yes, sir.
It creates atmosphere.
We control that weather.
Man.
And we control that temperature. They just wasn't understanding what I was saying.
Oh, but see, that's what I mean. Like, I don't need you to worry about them. And I know I'm just saying, like, you got to understand.
But I love, you know,
you got to understand what you mean to me. I need Gates focus. Keep doing what Gates doing. Fuck all that other shit. That shit.
Yes, sir.
I need Gates. Like, when you, my heart go out to young Chop, the industry, they're going to blackball them.
Yes,
that wasn't a simple line. It was a lot. Say.
But look at it though.
I know what you want to look at.
When I met this man, I met this dude, but he was a kid when I met him. Like, we got in the studio and went crazy. He played me some songs. I got one song I did with him and his brother, Johnny May. He had his mama, Miss Rhonda. She was with him when I met him in California, on Coanga Boulevard. I went to jail right after I told him. I say, man, I ain't gonna lie. I say, look, when I got on 2 pair of drawers, I don't know when they go. I'm just waiting on the door to swing open.
Yes, sir.
Because that's how I was living at that particular time in my life.
Right.
And I went straight. He ain't charged me no money, and then he say, do what you want to do with it. So when I saw him, man, that dude wasn't really clout chasing or nothing. He was hurting on the inside. And we live in a social media realm now to where everybody that just everything is social media. They not keeping it in the streets no more. This is the streets now.
Hey, once again, thank you for telling me I ain't crazy.
He was hurting. He was hurting. He lost his mom.
He's still hurting.
Yeah, he was hurting.
And I remember when you went through that same phase where you was just, you could tell you was frustrated with all the fakeness that you saw.
Yes, sir.
You got so much passion. First of all, can't nobody rap like you and just use this shit as a hustle. You got to love music to rap like
yes, sir.
That's first and foremost.
I
remember when you went through that phase, like, man, I want to say such and such, but I know because it was like, you got to take care of your family.
They go slang that ink pen at me.
And the fortitude that you showing now, it you know, as far as being able to make your money and keep your mouth closed, you a god.
Yes, sir.
What are you talking about, man?
Hey,
you's a god.
Cause you know I know.
But I'm scared of what you. I don't.
Yes, sir.
I would love to meet you in person, but I don't. I might walk out the room on you.
I'm gonna be honest.
I want to know what you know.
To be honest, I wish I didn't. But once you walk this path, you cannot go back and live a normal life.
But see, the righteousness in it is there is no path that's 100% pure. Not when you got to make money to pay the water bill. There is no path that's 100% pure.
No, sir.
And that's why I appreciate the way, like you. Okay, man. There's some people that's gonna get it, some people ain't. Just keep doing it for us that get it.
Yes, sir.
I wasn't into Dragon Ball Z and that
I'm not
shit,
trying to go back. I'm not trying to go back and speak on it.
Right.
But it made me feel so good when he FaceTimed me and told me, "Thank you, bro. You ain't forget." Like, thank you. Like, that made me feel good.
You had posted some shit and somebody made a comment like, what if he go back on you or some shit? You said, hey, when it's done from the heart, it doesn't matter.
Hey, you see that city you in?
But what?
That city love me, sir.
You know, but do you know why though?
Fuck what they rap about.
Hey, I just told my girl the other day, like we was watching Snowfall. And there was a scene where the boy told man, when you get back in there, get dirt. I said, babe, I ain't win every fight in jail.
No, sir.
I fought.
Every rip.
I fought.
Every rip.
And it might have been a nigga in the corner laughing at me, but he the same nigga that's scared of me now, the same way he was scared of the nigga he didn't want to fight.
Because it take a man. It take a man to stand.
Gates, when you got out of the Cook County and I seen you over there fucking with FBG ducking them, it wasn't no surprise. I wasn't surprised.
Yes, sir.
Real recognized real.
Yes, sir.
I cry for my city on the inside, but at the same time, ain't nothing going on here that ain't going on across the world. There's a lot of blind folk.
I mean, you know, like what people, like I say, it's easy to point the finger, you know, but clean your house up before you get to point that man, you know?
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, clean your house up before you get to talking about man, you know?
But that's when it gets spooky, though. When you start realizing that you could be as powerful and as inspiring and world changing as all the people that talked about, that's when it gets spooky.
Sir, I already sit down with world leaders.
Oh no, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about us. You know, the people that ain't see the position you in. It ain't just about rapping.
No, sir.
I can't imagine sitting there trying to write some shit that's real hard, but then thinking, damn, I got to be careful about the knowledge I impute because you got to worry about this motherfucker feeling some type of way that you spreading truth.
But you know, we speak in parables. You know, those who catch it, catch it. Those who don't.
Man, stop playing with me.
You know I'm talking real slick so the charges don't stick.
Hey, you are proof. Your energy is proof that God exists. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I know you done elevated. You know what I'm saying? I don't still do a lot of stuff I used to, but when you get talking that trash talk, I love it because I read it on the same level with spirituality.
When the spirit of God come in the room, it's so gentle, but it's an uncontrollable crying. It's uncontrollable tears it's uncontrollable. And it don't happen every week, but but on them occasions that it happens, when the spirit of God enter the room, it's very gentle. And it's uncontrollable crying.
I like the way you said that.
It's uncontrollable tears. Those who have experienced. Those who haven't. But when you get that wisdom, when that wisdom enter through the top of the head, that sacred knowledge that this is Semitic. This came from this ain't come from me.
I was born like this, big dog.
Yes, sir.
General, I was born like this.
Yes,
and when
sir.
they stamped that G on you, I know what it was for.
Yes, sir.
BPSC into the world in, but we ain't gonna,
Cause we take pride in charity and the aid and assistance of others and not ourselves.
And I can't say that you made me like this. I can't say something, bro. I was born like this, and it's lonely. Living this life is lonely, bro.
Yes, sir.
It's very lonely.
Very lonely.
You know, like, and like, I don't mean to sound like a know-it-all, but Drika is a big piece of evidence that your whole path is real.
Angelic
you don't get blessed.
form.
You see what I'm like you said it yourself. Like, you don't even know how you even manifested this relationship, bro, because it was meant for you. Because it's in you and ain't on you.
It's in you.
Hey, I just need you to keep being Gates.
Yes, hey, the key word you said, it's a very lonely life. Once you take this path, you couldn't go back even if you wanted to. I mean, I would be out of place.
Oh no, you can. You just gonna self-destruct.
Oh, man.
You just gonna blow it. You gonna
everybody I know, they have, after they saw the path and went back and tried to live the old way, death, it came swift.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm scared to play with it.
And that's how I be feeling.
I'm scared to play with it.
I look at it like, I tell people all the time, I can't speak on what y'all did for you, but he don't play about me.
All with me.
He don't play about me, and they put an extra piece of responsibility on me because I feel like I got to be great.
Yes, sir.
Now, I ain't gonna lie. I listen to your music therapeutically, and I can honestly say I ain't done as much as you, but I done enough to not be on this live with you.
Yes, sir.
You draw?
Yeah, I'm drawn.
I done enough to where that man that sat me down and said, "Look, bitch, hey, how many chances you want?" You feel?
And then when the initiate goes in front of that board, I'm talking about the spiritual realm.
Okay.
The voice of the Lord speaks from within. It don't speak. It be from in you. When you looking at me, it be in you. I'm talking about, I had to tell myself, you bitch ass nigga. Come on, man. It's time to get right.
But see, that's the point you made earlier, though. People don't get to experience that, so I can understand they plight. You understand? But you right, like when people say God is in you, he ain't no big person. That's hey, look, you got me talking that trash talk.
The master key system. That master key system.
But what we supposed to do with it? At least you got a wife and you got kids that you could share this intellect with. What the rest of us supposed to do that's walking out here alone?
Shit,
lonely, Gates.
Manifested.
Look, it's always an answer. We just make excuses. It's always
yes, sir.
Hey,
I don't even talk like this on live.
I know you don't, and look, I don't comment on live like that. You know what I'm saying? But tonight I just felt it like I'm about to. Hey, I want to talk. I want him to.
You know what? You know when you put that language, when I detected that verbiage, I looked at that verb. I said, hold on, that's that divine verbiage he's speaking with. Hold on, but I clicked instantly. Let me get off here. Click.
Hold on. Once again, thank you for letting me know I ain't crazy.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Right, I told you soon as I said, hey, signs and symbols are key to the conscious man.
Man, hey, man, look, man.
Do you know what's so beautiful?
What's happening?
Man, we on the ground with it.
Sir.
We move as ghosts. We everywhere, so we in a pipeline.
Hey, which fight are more important? The one with the gun on the field or the general calling orders from the skybox?
Yes, sir.
Oh, come on, man. So, with great power comes great responsibility. And
you heard what they said? They said it was as if we were fighting ghosts. The vibratory level was so high you couldn't even see me. You heard what they said? They said, man, dude, man, like he be popping up out of nowhere.
And you know what's even scarier now, Gates? They don't even see themselves now.
No, sir.
What? How do you impute knowledge on a person that don't see themselves, Gates? How? But yeah, it's scary down here.
Yes, sir.
Scary. You
yes,
know?
Sir, it's scary.
So, like I be watching you and I get frustrated. I'm like, man, only if he knew. I'm not no dick rider, bro. You are that. You in the position you in for a reason.
I needed to hear that.
You.
I received that into my spirit. I needed to hear that, sir.
No disrespect, because I don't know you personally, but let me get with you. Say, bitch, you here for a reason.
Yes, sir.
I love you to death. I never met you.
Hey, I love you more.
Tennessee.
Yes, sir.
First. Hey, you got a mission.
Yes,
I need
sir.
you to complete that and bring me to the crib. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
That's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all, sir.
Rehabilitation for gangsters coming soon.
Coming soon. Yes, sir.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
I need that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
all
sir.
that other shit cool to ride to, but I need my, my word. I need my, my word to worship on. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Come on, sir. I ain't gonna hold you. You done did more than what I even thought you was gonna do. Keep being engaged, man.
Sir, I'm attracted to the light. When I see light, I'm at it.
Hey, I can't help it. I'm a motherfucker.
Once you got to talking like that, I say, oh, yeah, it's there.
Hey man, it's cold, but it's fair. You hear me?
Hey, it's cold, but it's fair. Yes, sir.
It's cold, but it's fair, gay.
Yes, sir. It's
Straight
cold,
up.
but it's fair.
Man, hey, just be Gates for me, man. All that other shit, man. Hey, no, let me ask you something real quick. How do you do that, though? Like, I know you got a family, so it's easier because you choose to spend time with your family more than anything. But even before you and Drinker got married, how do you... Is it because you played the streets? That's why it's easy to stay away from that industry bullshit? Is that why?
You want me to be honest?
That's all. Keep it G with me. That's all I ask of you.
My spirit knew the truth.
But hold on. Your spirit can know the truth, and you can still make mistakes. You know.
I went through a blind period one time where I followed a group of other individuals blindly, and they didn't know where they was going. Okay. And still don't.
Right.
But it's not their fault. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to go through that.
Right.
That was a part of my developmental process. I had to, hey, like with the prophet Moses, may peace be upon him, Musa, alayhi salam. But with Moses, man, they could have got there. They say it was a 40-day journey, but they was in the wilderness 40 years. You know what I'm saying? He was steady teaching his people, the whole time. He was stirring that bowl up.
Exactly.
So like I said, I had to go through what I had to go through because it was a part of my developmental process. I didn't understand it when I was going through it. I was like, God, what the fuck?
Right.
You playing with me like this, and I'm praying to you. These niggas come in that bitch, and man, I'm going right back out of. I'm talking about I watch niggas come in and out of jail 4-5 times. I'm still in this bitch. Every time I go to court, set it back. Why I always gotta lay down? These niggas get in and jump right out.
Saving you from yourself, because a lot of niggas bark. The ones that bite, you gotta save them from themselves.
Hey, but hey, I'm glad that my journey took longer.
I had to learn that too.
I know now. I've gained a wealth of experience. I know now. I don't need nobody.
So
I don't need nobody. Hey, if I lose everything I have today, guess what? Hey, babe. Hey, we gotta go get us a little cardboard box at the shelter, but we gonna figure it out.
And gonna make something shake right back.
Man, come on, man. Ain't gonna stand 10 toes. Ain't gonna go there. I ain't gonna go nowhere.
If I could pray there, I can stay there.
I ain't scared of nothing.
Hey, look, don't get me to doing that, man. That shit biblical. Don't do that.
But the readiness and the eagerness of death comes from the wisdom, knowing that it's greater. Seeing that once I learn how to surrender to that force, to that energy, man, I'm fully prepared. I'm ready to die. I'm ready. And I can say that and smile because I know what it's hitting for now. There's no such thing. I'm ready.
Like, you really make me believe that. You really make me believe that I can't die, sir. Because I know, first of all, don't confuse my vernacular with me being a Muslim. I am not no Muslim. I don't follow no religion. What I am,
you
I think you know what I am. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Without talking too much, you know what I am.
Sir, you ain't got to, sir. It's spiritual. Sir, we not a part of no institutions.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to be. I ain't want to put on no cake. That's all.
Hey, when God and man become one, all is well. We speak from the higher self.
All is what?
All is well. When God and man become one.
and it's stuck there. Can't nobody change it if we try. It's stuck there.
Yeah.
But it's just for you to have the mental fortitude to not fall. Like what I'm saying is, you could easily punch one of these rappers in the mouth. Got 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. Nah, boy, that's assault on the FBI agent. You're not about to touch him. You're not gonna touch him. You bet not.
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
Man, them people gonna put you somewhere you ain't never. Man, that's an agent. Man, what you mean? That's assault on an officer. That's assault on an officer.
But see, that's why you held in such a high regard. I know it's a lot of people that love you and they just don't know how to articulate that love, but they feel what you make them feel.
Hey, Chicago, I'm everywhere by myself.
I seen you.
I'm everywhere by myself. Not because I'm just no big, strong man, because of my faith in the Most High. That's the only thing that ever kept me safe.
On top of the fact that
I don't move in fear. I don't live in fear.
You can't.
Fear makes you inferior.
And it feel like quicksand.
Yes, sir.
You know? So I mean, but see, like, you know, like I seen you was on live one day with the chick from the bottom, from Baton Rouge, and she was talking about shit you've been through, and I'm glad I talked. Man, you ain't got to prove shit. You don't need no validation.
Yes, sir. I know, but it was just beautiful because it was like for somebody to come back and say they witnessed those, they witnessed those things.
Right. Yeah.
She know the gospel of gays. Yeah.
But I'm telling you,
pardon about it, sir. Pardon about it, beloved. They got this dude named Gun Hove that say fear is feminine. That's a lie. Feminine energy is some of the most powerful energy there is. Mother Nature, a storm, a tornado, the ocean. That's feminine energy. Feminine energy don't mean woman. Right. Feminine energy is nurturing. Nature has the ability to nurture you. But if an earthquake happened, your house will fall in. Feminine energy is one of the strongest forces on earth. So fear is not feminine.
Yes, sir.
Now, that was the dude on here. I'm just commenting to him. Man, then when you mix masculine energy with feminine energy, dynamite.
But when you saying that, you just gave me a different perspective of that, because that make a lot of sense. It make a lot of sense for something that will cause damage to be considered feminine energy when you not understanding what it's really.
Man, hey, the Heavenly Father, the Holy Divine Mother.
Yes, sir.
Those two together make what? God and Goddess. We are not allowed to say that Allah is without gender, but we say He as to the masculine.
Exactly.
God is without gender.
Exactly. The same way you broke it down when
the only way that we can create a child, if we was made in the express image and likeness of God, is with what? Masculine, feminine energy.
Exactly.
Creation, that's manifestation. Dynamite.
And need both. Need both. And not just for reproduction, but for to continue this energy.
Manifestation.
Exactly.
Like when I try to do shit by myself, it don't work. But when I do shit with my wife, we manifest it and create it. And it's dynamite.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's dynamite.
Yes, sir.
That's like if my son do something fucked up, I go to him and, you bitch ass nigga, and bitch, you want to fight, you know,
right.
You know, I'm protecting my wife, or come on, let's die. You know, I'm protecting my wife. But if my daughter fall and scrape her knee or something, you know, I'm supposed to still go out with that masculine energy. Exactly. What the fuck, bitch, get up. No.
Right.
Baby, you all right here. Come here. Let me wash it out, baby. I'm going to give her feminine energy. I'm going to nurture her.
I grew up wanting a son, but as I got older, I wanted a daughter because I wanted to be able to put that energy in the world.
Hey, man, I don't know why men be like, I want a son. Man, your daughter going to hold you down, and she can do everything your son can do. All you got to do is put it in her.
Exactly.
Man, hey, you already know my little one fully equipped.
Oh yeah.
Ain't number 7. Ain't number
PPG.
7.
I love how you got a more street approach, But with your ability to nurture and Drika being in the house, she articulate herself so well.
Yeah,
She talk
but
that talk so well.
but I love being in the jungle, and I realized that with my children, to show them how to move in the jungle, it was gonna take me being sober so I could be balanced. Like I
Right.
gotta be able to feel when death is near, and when
Right.
death near is very gentle. Death don't come. Come here, I'm about to get.
Exactly.
Death come it's very gentle. It's a cool breeze. You
Yes,
got
sir.
to be able to smell it and feel it.
Yes, sir.
They look, killer, we ain't about to go that way. We're gonna go
Yes,
this
sir.
way. They got death over there. But these are tools that people not even in tune with.
But see, pardon the body, but I've abused my powers. I've abused the light because I put myself in situations where I knew better, but my love for thugging. You know, when you
Man,
when
listen, every
so,
man go through that. You know what we want?
what's that?
That's the call of the wild. That's freedom. That's what we want.
Man.
That's what therefore every man want. That call of the wild, freedom.
Yes,
So,
sir.
you know, you in a society now with shit, man, I cough wrong. He's a monster, bitch. Fuck you. Suck my dick. Eat that dick off the bone, bitch. You heard me?
Yes, sir.
I can't be myself because you pussy. Man, fuck all that.
Come on, man.
Hey, bitch, we living like that on this end. This how it's going. You know? But I realize
that fear right there pisses me off.
But you
guess what?
But listen,
if that person didn't live in fear, they could let their nuts hang just like me. You hear me?
Yeah, you gotta analyze yourself if you scared of us.
Hey, man, wait,
I got to be a bitch ass nigga because you pussy.
Hey, hold on. Let me say this. Me and my shorty, we riding through the hood or whatever, and she gonna tell me, she like, you gotta understand, you intimidate people. That was the gayest shit I ever heard. So you telling me I got the fold because another nigga that don't even know me scared of me? How that sound?
Hey, you should have told him. You should have told him I'm a god, nigga. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. That nigga know the truth, there. You heard me? He fucking scared.
Hey, quick to put the fear of God in you.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man. Hey, it's tricky. It get tricky, but we
man,
still here.
Listen, I used to be like that. Like I'm not. Fuck all that. You know what? What's meant for me ain't gonna miss me.
Yes, sir.
What ain't meant for me ain't meant for me.
Yes, sir.
Fuck it.
Yes, sir.
Hey, sir. I love you, sir.
I love you.
Yes, sir.
Love you. And without meaning you, I mean because I watch every interview and I listen to every song, not because I'm a fan, because I love to absorb that energy.
Yes, sir.
I love to absorb that energy.
Man, this little dude here. See what?
Hey, let me ask you something.
Hold on. Pardon the body, beloved. They got a little Muslim dude on here. Hey, let me tell you something. You grew up in a Muslim culture. You are living by a code of conduct. You heard me? You can't judge nobody else, man. We come from out the slums, out the trenches, and yet and still we found a way to our creator. So whose journey should have more credibility to it? Ours or yours, bitch.
How can he be a true man of Yah if he's judging a brother that's speaking on positivity?
Man, I'm not worried about them dudes, bro. I just was saying like that's like my father. Like y'all grew up in a Muslim code of conduct. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that code of conduct. I just was always spiritual. I found my way to the creator.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I found my way. I used to tell you, bitch, if God, hey, me and God got a relationship, I don't fuck with him and he don't fuck with me. I used to tell nigga that.
Hey, I got to that point. I did. And
I'm to the point now, I don't even care if a nigga if you a Muslim, Jew, Christian, you tell me shalom, you tell me salam alaikum, you call him Yahweh, Yallah, Allah, Jehovah. I don't care what you call the creator. It doesn't matter to me. Because I know who I am.
Exactly. So
I don't care about all that.
If that brother that you was just addressing knew who he was, why would he throw scrutiny upon another brother?
Man, I'm not tripping on him. You know, he's hurting on the inside. He lost.
Got to be.
He's lost.
Trying to prove something to himself.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
yeah, I'm thugging.
No, you not thugging, you big thugging.
Yes.
The way that you do it now is remarkable. It's remarkable. It's remarkable. You know, to make it out
Yes,
the streets
sir.
is one thing, but to not let these bitch ass motherfuckers knock you off your square, that's a whole nother.
Man, I got my wife with me. It's been almighty. It's been almighty, the creator and my wife, to be honest.
I believe that.
Cause I'm talking about every time, hey, I find a way to fuck up.
You
she
hit,
could,
hey,
hey,
that's
she could
me.
be going, she could be
That's
going
me.
so good. I'm gonna find a way to fuck it up.
That's me. Hey. When I heard you talk on that song, Drake, yeah. I say him ain't got no secrets.
Yeah. Oh
Him
no.
want you to grow with him.
Yeah,
Him
you
want
gonna
you to grow with him.
But nah, though, my woman, I hate what I'm about to say, but my woman's so psychic. Anything I do, she gonna know what I've done anyway. It's a lot of women like that. They so psychic to where if you even been 5 feet away from another person and share energy with another woman, they can detect it.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So I might as well go ahead and confess my sins to God.
Hey, because you can't have them for her.
God can't. I mean, we honor those who honor the truth. And I got
when Drika said, man, shout, and I wouldn't feel no type of way because I know his problem is with him. I said, oh, he got him one. He won.
Look,
he won.
I think one time she just asked me, bro, there you go with that bullshit. No, Kevin, there you go with that bullshit.
Right.
Just asked you a question.
Exactly.
Hey, I went in the mirror. I told myself, hey, bitch, you're guilty.
You're guilty. Straight up. Straight up. And look, self-accountability is a beautiful feeling.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Like,
it's a beautiful.
Like I did that. I can't take that back.
Hey, man. Hey. And the only pass I human. You didn't. That's the only pass I get.
Brother, you was on say I wouldn't confess my sins to God. I was talking about my woman.
I know. I said that when we fuck up and but when we learn from it, little piece of saving face you get it. Well, at least I'm still part human. I got an excuse. You hear me? Yeah. Part human, so but at least I learned from it. You hear me? We got. Other than that, I feel like the enlightenment you have, somebody at your age, it's still in you to tap into it.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Yes, sir.
Man, hey, sir, playing with me, sir. Stop paying attention, sir. Keep going, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Make my life easy. Can you do that for me? Make my life easy. Keep going. That's
yes,
it.
Sir.
You hear me? Come
yes,
on,
sir.
man. You took them off the TOP and the bottom. Now everybody want to do it. We ain't gonna talk about that though.
Hey, I don't feel like it was that. You know, to be honest, you know, the spirit of Gates. You know, they look up to Gates. Yeah, look inside of everybody's image. You see a touch of Gates. I was sent here to inspire.
That's all I'm saying.
I was sent here to inspire.
That's all I'm saying.
So I'm doing my job. Me and my grandmother went and got our shit took out our mouth. We redid the furniture at the same time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You know my grandmother all whites in her shit too.
Yes, sir.
I say, look, we just need to change our life. Well, baby, I'm still gonna say that loud. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Hey,
them bitches do shit that's illegal and say it's legal, so fuck it. Tell them they got hey, I'm just waiting on the door to swing open. Fuck it. You know how I'm living.
Hey, with the forklift on the side of the house. Straight up. Hey, it's in you, it ain't on you. It's in
my
you,
grandmother said.
So, you know, but see, that's the part of it I like. You can still have that vulnerability, but still shine.
Yes, sir.
And still shine.
That's what make you strong. Being able to be vulnerable is what make you strong.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, nigga who always got a hide and all that pussy, man. That bitch gonna fold.
Yes, sir.
He gonna fold. Hey, when they sentenced me, they ain't hit me when they first sentenced me. When I went laid down and thought about that shit, I cried. What the fuck? But I still stood.
Yes, sir.
I could go get one of my court ministers, like one of my convictions. I told him, y'all, I'm scared. He say, why? I say, cause I'm a nigga. I'm scared to death.
That motherfucking always be gangster freestyle. Who told you could get on the beat and talk like that, man?
Oh yes, sir.
Raising my son to be a little man, and he about to live in reality.
We open with prayer and we stick to the plan. This is the only reality.
And look, I'm listening to it for the first time. I threw my phone on the dashboard. Who we think he is to talk that talk?
Yes, sir.
Man, keep doing what you're doing. That's all I ask of you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man. If it's my life you must take, it's my life you must take.
Hey,
yes, sir.
What's meant to be shall be.
Yes, sir. Hey, we do not sacrifice the lives of others to preserve our own.
I wouldn't be able to sleep at night.
Yeah, we do not sacrifice the lives of others to preserve our own, for the wages of sin is death.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm talking about that other book.
Oh, I know.
I'm talking about that almanac.
And that's the biggest sin that you can do, is lie to yourself when you know better.
Yes, sir.
You putting devilish energy in the world,
yeah.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
Hey, all right, man.
Yeah, look, that's like when a nigga asks me, do I believe in the devil? Yeah. I used to be him.
You hear me? You hear me? You hear me?
The only devil I ever knew was myself.
Sir. And that's what made me, that's what put more fear in me than anything.
Right.
You know, when you realize that you can provoke that kind of emotion in another human being, it ain't funny no more.
Yes,
it gets kind of spooky, you know?
Yes, sir. It's scary.
It's very scary.
That's the only devil I knew.
Man, and that's what opened my, and once again, so I hear you say it, I'm like, damn, he talking. You see what I'm saying? Man, being gangster cool until you the realest gangster in the room.
Oh man, say
shit
bro.
Get different then.
Hey, see niggas, hey, and no disrespect to nobody.
Yes, sir.
And I gotta touch on this topic. I'm gonna let you go.
Yes, sir.
Taking a life is very sacred. I ain't talking about no spinning. I'm talking about really standing over there and finishing it off. I'm talking about to see a soul leave the body. It's very sacred. Because even if you was righteous in your endeavor, you know one thing. I have taken something that I have not the power to give back. I'm going to have to answer one day.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm going to have to answer. That's a very sacred act.
Yes, sir.
That's why I don't like to talk about that in music. I don't glorify it. But that's very sacred.
I know you was just, that was strong. I don't mean to cut you off, but like you said, we finna get off. I want to, you put it in the music to where the motherfuckers that didn't,
yes, sir.
You talk about it enough. I'm gonna put it like you understand.
Yes,
Come on, man. Come on, man. You talk about it. You get your point across. Trust me.
Yes, sir. That's that's a very sacred act.
Man.
I'm talking about it ain't no. I'm talking about like you watch movies and you see niggas. It don't be like that. It's very peaceful. When you see a soul leave a body, it is very peaceful. They just surrender.
When you play, when you really diving out there, movies aren't entertaining.
They not.
It looked like you watching a behind the scenes clip of how the shit got made.
Right.
That's what it feels like. When you really, man, look.
Very sacred. It's very sacred. And that's why I don't like to really speak on those topics about that and, in my music, because that's a very sacred act. You don't have the power to give that back once you take that. If you're allowed to take it. That's a gift.
I do believe that, however, intentions are everything.
Yes, sir. If you was righteous.
The creator will forgive,
Yeah.
I don't have those bad dreams no more.
Oh no, I meant that.
I don't wake up and close. No, I'm lying. My girl did tell me I woke up out my sleep. Like last week, she said I woke out my sleep barking. But it don't happen as much as it used to. You hear me?
See, that's trauma that we didn't release.
But how can you release all that? How can you release all of that?
Drake will tell you, like in my interview, I was like, I used to wake up out my sleep, bam, killing dead people and all that dumb ass shit. But once I learned how to surrender, I just surrender. And I know that I know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't have bad dreams, none of that. I only feel protected in the darkness. That's it. I surrender.
I know I said before is this lifestyle lonely, but when you try to be around others, I feel more lonely than when I'm by myself.
Of course.
So it's a catch-22. I absorb it. I just absorb it.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. Keep going. That's all I ask of.
Hey, yes, sir.
Straight up.
Your request has been granted.
Hey, look. Hey. All right. Hey, go ahead.
Yes, sir. You told me to keep going. You hereby decree this matter. We under orders. Let's go.
Hey, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Because the general said so.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Man, we was all over the place, but we build though.
Hey, and that's the beauty of it. Because it's endless. It's endless. You know?
Yes, sir.
It don't stop. It's going to go multiple places because it's endless.
They say we got 30-some seconds remaining. But
This
just
feel
know,
like-
just know I love you sincerely. I love your light.
Gates, I love you, sir.
Yes, sir.
I love you, and keep spreading that energy and that radiation across the world.
Well, I'm going to demonstrate that measurable of it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All will.
I was truly well.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Man, I love y'all. He scared me for the night.